People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Now the first part of this video is an update about a video that I did yesterday. So that is going to be the third video on this channel. So yesterday I said that there was an altercation between some police and some residents in our country here, and I found out that this is in Westmoreland, Grange Hill to be specific. Now when I did the video yesterday, I said that I don't know what happened, I don't know the underlying story. However, whenever you say residents kick off with a popo, there is always a history. That means that the people are either lawless and the popo is either unprofessional. Therefore, there is some sort of disrespect. There is a communication disconnect as it pertains to the residents and the popo. So people, I am going to show you a sample of the video that I posted yesterday, and then I am going to let you hear from the resident or a resident of that area. So people, take a listen, take a look to the sample.
Hello, no video. Just video.
Now people, like I said before, I was not there. However, based on what I have seen, whenever the popo are right, they are not taking any talk. So therefore, if you hear the residents, them are raise up the popo and the popo is basically laying back in the cut, it is not because they are professional. It is because most of the time, in most cases in here, they are DEAD wrong. Them know so them wrong. So therefore, them have to quack back. Them have to just take a chill pill. So now people, like I've always said, there is always three sides to every story. There is the popo side, there is a resident side, and also there is the truth. However, I don't have the side of the popo. However, I have the side of a resident that was there and is familiar with the situation. Now people, like me say, I don't know this person. I don't know if he has an ulterior motive. However, this is what he have to say. So people, take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
Yes, man. I video what I see you put up, me, I want to subscribe to them, Long time subscribe to the channel, but you see the video what I see you put up, I wish you would be I don't know where you get it, for Facebook you get it offer, but around my place here, man, a Grange Hill Church in Kenya, man, a Westmoreland, you see me? The police boy, man, box the youth before the video start, man, the youth with the broken yesterday, and box the youth before the video start. The little police boy, the jumpy and bummy, you see the little brown boy yesterday? He want a problem. He don't know if he deal with himself. All in front man yard, he come park up van the right ticket, the man. You see me? He's a bummy boy, the police boy. The them box the little youth, the little youth, must have screw. He ask the youth how the youth the screw, so youth have a film face. So box the youth. The car where you see in front it, and money the boy get off for the car already. The boy get must see 17,000 the boy get. For the man them already. So he come back now, they drive down the car. But when he drive down the car, one brown girl in a video, if you see the brown girl with in a video, one side, the brown girl a license, but the youth have no license. But when you buck him at the time, the first time, and when the youth and a couple more man, and I learn that alone, youth have, so youth have run 17,000 I give them. But this time now, when they drive down the car, the girl in the car with the youth, and the youth have been learners, so then have nothing to forget. So that bun them I know saying drag out the man carry out the car. So if you're looking at the video too, you can see the youth drag out the car out a film hand back, Little brown boy the man. Little brown boy the brother. I say you have to deal with them police still in the brother. I tell you, a whole part time me hear you talk about them in the brother. But I tell you say you they're not normal in the youth. Dirty set of thing them especially in the Grange Hill police station, brother. Yeah man, I tell you be a thief out there. Be a thief. whole person, the youth, they go back out, they go make a report, and they said police boy, after everything happened, pepper spray the youth. Whole person with them police, brother.
Now, people, like I've always said, as it pertains to this channel, I deal with rights. I deal with justice. So therefore, if the poor wrong, if the politician wrong, if the people them wrong, me I go say them wrong. Point blank and period. And like I said before, in most cases, whenever you see the people them flare up on these poor, especially when them see the poor them have some towel up in them hand, me I talk about some M to the 16, it is because they know the history. It is because they know that these poor are corrupt. It is because people know say them are some road cop. So therefore, Andrew Holness, may I talk about the Commissioner of Popo, may I talk about the Security Minister, I am speaking about Dr. Horace Chang. It is obvious that you have a problem, cop. We are talking about down at Grangeville, we are talking about Westmoreland, we are talking about the brown one. And people like me say, there was at least 2 poor there, but I am speaking specifically to the brown one. Now I understand that there are some persons that are always on the channel, and it seems like they are living in a delusional world, as if the poor them don't do anything wrong. And it is always, we are talking about these persons from the ghetto, we are talking about these persons from the garrison, that are always the instigator and that are always causing the problem. People, be realistic, stop being dummies, because the truth and the facts that we know that Jamaica has a history as it pertains to human rights violation, as it pertains to the poor, and we are talking about from the top to the bottom. We are talking about all of them. Most poor are corrupt. So therefore, whenever anything happens, more than likely, the possibility or the probabilities are that the poor were the instigators. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, like me say, there is always 3 sides to the story. However, when the poor is unprofessional, however, when the people them are lawless, it is a very bad combination. So therefore, there is always going to be some sort of disconnect. So the point that I am trying to make is that if the poor puts out professional poor out there for monitor the thing, for basically guide the thing, there won't be a lot of problem. However, we see that a lot of these poor, they are hustling the people. They have become some sort of parasite on the people, and they are not doing their jobs. We are speaking about legally. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like I say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now, before I move to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source. One word, don't put any space between the words. And also, please subscribe to this channel through Jamaica Buzz. And when you subscribe, please press the notification bell or icon, and also press all in the option. Now, the next thing that is popping in the news is that we see that the government of Jamaica, specifically the Ministry of Health and also the Foreign Affairs Ministry, they've been getting a bashing from an incident that occurred on April 2nd, 2020. And this is based on a cruise ship, and the name of the cruise ship is Marabella 2, and it was turned back from the port of Jamaica and had to go somewhere else. However, we saw that those persons basically came back to Jamaica after they came on a chartered flight that came in from the UK. And we are speaking about 46 cruise ship workers to be specific. Those are who I am speaking about. Now, Jamaica was getting a lot of bashing because persons were saying that Jamaican government wicked, rate, lele, blah, 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 because they turned away the ship. And the truth and the fact that I kind of agreed and kind of echoed the same sentiments. However, like we say, safety is first. You cannot jeopardize the lives of 2.something million Jamaican for 46 people. So unless there is security measures to make sure say everything's safe and secure, when these 46 persons came to shore, therefore we have to take option B. So anyways, a month or 2 later they came to Jamaica. They were repatriated to Jamaica with about 100 and something persons. The plane, the chartered flight left from UK with some people from, I think, New York, I think Miami, and I think also from UK. So based on information that is out there, we saw that out of those 46 persons, 6 of them tested positive. And then after that 6, we saw that our next 6 persons tested positive for the COVID-19. And then yesterday again, we saw that 2 more tested positive. So people, you don't have to be a rocket scientist. However, when you do that simple maths and simple equation, we are talking about 6 plus 6 at 12, and we're also speaking about plus 2. So we are talking about 14 out of 46 people that was on that ship tested positive for the big C. So people, if you do the maths again, we are speaking about at least 20-something to 30-something% of those 46 people have the big C. So people, the question that I want to ask, suppose the government of Jamaica was just willy-nilly and just freely make any and everybody, dog, mama and puss, come at Jamaica, what you think would happen if those persons had the chance for basically go in their community and basically spread this thing all over the place? Jamaica would be in a bigger problem than it is right now. And people, I know that a lot of times I bash the government of Jamaica whenever they do anything wrong as it pertains to corruption and crime, rete, lele, blue, blah, bling. However, in this case, it is good that they did their due diligence. It is good that they follow their mind and make sure say, they make these people come in on a control entry or re-entry in a Jamaica. Because the truth and the fact is that we are speaking about 14 more persons that would have went or would have gone to other communities that would have spread this thing and make the situation worse than it is right now. Point blank and period. So people, the moral of the story to all of this is that for every disappointment there is a good, and it is better to be safe and secure than take chances and it basically come back and bite you. So therefore, Jamaica, the government of Jamaica, the Ministry of Health and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, after it is all said and done, they basically erred on the side of caution, and people, we see that it work out to the benefit of Jamaica. Because the truth and the fact that based on what we've seen transparent in the last couple of days, it seems like Jamaica's health system, it is burdened. And basically, them can't find themselves. They cannot find their bearing. So therefore, when we add a couple more persons, we are talking about in the community, then you are going to have all sort of curfew and this place and that place lockdown. We are talking about millions of dollars. We are speaking about hundreds of thousands of persons that are inconvenienced because of a couple of people. Point blank and period. So anyways people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.